Alright, hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about getting started with ECL, or Enterprise Control Language. So an important thing to know about ECL is that it was developed to work with HPCC. That is LexisNexis Technology High Performance Computing Cluster. ECL was specifically designed to work with this computer cluster, and we'll get more into that in the HPCC course, but right now I just want to talk about how you can start using ECL. So as the slide says, to gain access to the ECL IDE, you must first have a high-performance computing cluster component running. There's an abundant free resource to get started with this. I'll walk you through the steps that I took to get mine. And of course, the first thing you need to do is download some sort of virtual machine. I prefer VirtualBox because it's free. I like it quite a bit. It can run more than just the HPCC image. It can run pretty much any image you have. It's free again, so I prefer it. And the link's included in this slide, so you can get that. So once you get that, you need to go to HPCC resources and get their VM image. Now that I have included the link here, and here's what you'll see when you go there. You'll go down to this piece of the page right here, choose your operating system, and you choose any of these you would like, download, and then you will have your own HPCC image. Once you do that, you will install the image with VirtualBox. I've included a link on how to do this. It's very straightforward. This will walk you through the whole process. Again, it's very simple. Once you download the image from this site, you should just be able to open that, drag it in, and then follow the prompts. And once you install the virtual machine, you're going to want to run it. So I already have this happening here. Here's my HPC systems. Then you want to start it. It'll pop up like this. Okay, so now that the system is fully running, you'll see here that we have a few prompts that's asking us to log in. Now the HPCC image comes with your user and your password. This is the playground of the HPC systems, so that's why they provide that information. One thing to note about this is your password, this is your username and your password. They're the same exact thing, and that's what you want to log in with. So I'm going to do that here. And it will not show the password. But once you log in, nope. All right, and so once you log in, there's another thing you want to notice, and that is a link that they provide you for ECL Watch. Now, this link is going to be unique to your own system, so you just need to check what that is, and you want to type that into a browser. Basically, the HPC systems it's a command line based operating system, and it launches servers for you, and this is your access to that server. So I already have this link up here. You see it says it can't be reached. I'm just gonna refresh that. You'll see here now I'm on my virtual ECL Watch, and ECL Watch is how you interact with your HPCC cluster. ECL again was made for HPCC, which is why you see such a strong dependency on one another. ECL is the only way to interact with HPCC outside of using SQL, but even when you use SQL and you run that through HPCC, it's going to convert it to ECL. So ECL is the most direct way. So ECL is here. Now to get to the IDE, you want to go to this link up here called Playground. And I'll show you that here. There you go. And once you're on Playground, this is your IDE. This interacts with all of your systems, and we'll talk about what the rest of these systems are in the HPCC course. But right now, this is what you need to know is this is how your ECL actually controls the outputs of your systems. And just to give you guys a brief demonstration of that, if I were to submit this example code here, you'll see what it presents back to me. And of course, we'll get into how all of this works later in the section. But this is what it's returning to me, and that's exactly what's reflected here. And more interestingly, you can now see the same information All right, and that's it. So that's how you get started with your ECL IDE. This is a great place to learn ECL. You can interact with your very own system, and it's all free. There will be some links provided in addition to these links right here. This will get you started. This will get you everything you need to start using ECL.